inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and the Miami Dolphins. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
He'll take a deep shot for downs. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big play there for Miami. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with A-Chain. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. 1st down picked up. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a give to A-Chain. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Play 10 of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. This throw right is taken in by Cloud. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Here's A-Chain. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now here's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
A-Chain. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with A-Chain. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Come on, A-Chain. Touchdown, Miami. Touchdown, Number 7 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to capture off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for that position.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Miami.
37-yard line.
Let's go.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. He'll drop to throw. That one into the hands of Downs. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Quickly, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this one is recovered by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
This is intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. On first and 10, Ward. This one popped in the air and intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Result is a first down.
Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is first and goal. Now it's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Has a touchdown. His 4th TD grab of the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors get back in it. It is 21-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. They'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. The extra point is good. And the visitors are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
They'll run with Gilliam. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1. They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down, they need 3. Looking underneath for Achane. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Completing this one to down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they're in business. pass now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down
Brings up
and goal.
second and goal.
19 Tiger. Go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. He'll look to throw. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. No issues there. This one is good. So, halftime straight ahead. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but like this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Third and long.
Back at the 36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and
They'll stay on the ground when they can, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time, the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They talk all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Miami.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. That one out wide to Achane. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
And it's into the hands of Flowers.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19, go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickoff. It's second and inches.
Back to throw.
39-yard line.
Going for it all. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll throw out of the gun.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll mark him out.
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 6-yard
Second and goal.
Second and goal.
Moving outside the pocket. Look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the visitors are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From 29, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Open man, that's Flowers. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Run the draw with H.F. First down and more to the 45. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
The thing this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Chop Robinson in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football